So if you didn't hear the news from Power Ranger collectors, here it is. Hasbro is now going to be licensing the making of a majority of the Power Rangers line, or MMPR, into the hands of Playmate toys. And is that a bad thing? No, because Playmates is making some awesome toys right now. Them turtle toys they make is still top tier. Top tier. And I'm going to read a little bit of the article from licensinginternational.org. Shouts out to them. And we're going to read a small piece of the article. I just want to read this part of what they're going to be doing. So yeah, we got all the fluff. Yeah, this is going to be the greatest thing in the world since sliced bread. And to quote the article, Hasbro will retain all entertainment rights and will continue to drive global strategy and growth for the Power Rangers franchise by strategically working with licensees across multiple categories, including publishing, fashion, and footwear, promotions, and more. Hasbro will also further activate the brand across their direct-to-consumer channel, Hasbro Pulse, and as part of its presence at major industry events like the San Diego Comic-Con. So basically when they get to like SDCC or NYCC, they'll show off the toys that Playmates are going to make. I still think that they're going to probably make some other toys because most of what Playmates make is for kids. I don't see the adults in this. Now, what they're saying about Playmates is Playmates' ability to interpret character-based storytelling in highly detailed, innovative, and affordable products has revitalized several iconic brands. They are the perfect fit to fully expand the Power Rangers franchise, said Casey Collins, who is the president of licensed consumer products at Hasbro. While we will continue to provide oversight and direction on the future of Power Rangers product ranges, Playmates will leverage its action figure and accessory design, development, and marketing expertise to create an entirely new play and collecting experience for fans of all ages. With two powerhouse companies coming together to support a powerhouse brand, the potential is limitless. Yeah, okay, so powerhouse brand, let's see. I'm going to have to say no on that because Bandai of America is like, we ain't doing this no more. And during that time, Saban was still making some decent shows, but they was just like, we ain't doing this no more because they saw the writing on the wall. And we always heard that, in America, they wanted to cut ties with Toei because basically if Toei makes a show, despite the fact that you may splice out the Japanese portions of the shows, if you watch a lot of Super Sentai, it's very cultural oriented too. You still are going to have to use the fighting footage and, the mecha and everything like that from the Super Sentai shows. And that's what Power Rangers really was, and that's what Power Rangers is always going to be. Without it, you only have the comics, which you can't. If you're trying to sell toys to kids, you can't have we got this evil Green Ranger, this other evil Green. That's not going to work. That works for the fans who, diehard fans, but it's not going to work for a new kid trying to get them to, just buy these toys. No, they would always need a, kiddie show to, bring across whatever they got to bring across. So at the end of the day, we're just looking at a dead franchise. Power Rangers been dead for a long time, man. And let's just be real. I know enough about Super Sentai versus Power Rangers to know, even in Japan, Super Sentai ain't doing that good. But at least Super Sentai still is leagues better than Power Rangers. We could debate that, but I guarantee you wouldn't win that debate against me because I watch this stuff extensively. This is just a picture of the article. You probably see it in the thumbnail. So what does it say about what's going to happen now? Now we can only speculate, but we know for a fact that Power Rangers, I just knew that when it got to Hasbro, it was never going to really lift off. I'm like, no, they're not. When they did Beast Morphers from Go Busters, I was just like, dude, there's a reason why Bandai of America and Saban skipped Go Busters. Not because it was a bad show. That mecha did not joint Katai. It actually follows more of the Machine Robo Mugenbein line. And if you ever look at the way that the Beast Morphers combines, it doesn't really combine. Well, I have the Japanese version from Go Busters. Go Busters was the easiest show to use too, because even in the Japanese version for the first time in 2012 when Go Busters was released, they referred to the mecha as Megazords and Zords, and they referred to changing as morphing, which was unheard of. That morphing is not something that they do in Japan. It's like, wow, that just blew my mind in Go Busters that they used the term. And I really thought since they used morphing that America would have just, hey, let's just pick up on it. It's in the theme. You know, they even say it in the theme for Go Busters. Well, the first theme. They actually did two themes because Go Busters was kind of serious. They had to literally, like, they couldn't change the tone of the show. So they changed the opening theme after like episode 25 or 26 to this like, I mean, it didn't even have any life to it compared to the original. But they were saying that for kids, it was even too serious for kids. Yet the three main protagonists had these weird quirks about them. The Red Ranger was scared of chickens to the point if he even saw a picture of a chicken, he froze. The Blue Ranger had basically anger issues, so he had to always stay calm. And if he got heated, he turns into like a maniacal monster. And the Yellow Ranger had diabetes. No, true story. She literally had diabetes in Go Busters. They didn't use any of those quirks in the... I don't know if they really did or not. I know they did something in Beast Morphers, but they never really followed those quirks. And Go Busters is actually a good season. Though some people may hate it, I love the Go Busters. That's my show. That's my show because I have the Zords. Not all of them. I plan on getting all of them. But I still have the core Megazords in my bins of toys and stuff. Actually, I have two of the Red Ranger Zord or whatever. But I just knew when Hasbro got their hands on it, I knew something would happen. Either they would sell it, they would just outright lose it, or something else would occur. And this is what occurred. Now, is this a bad thing? Who knows? Because Playmates is not that bad. I mean, Playmates makes toys, but when I think of Playmates, I don't think of what I play with. I mostly think about kids, like kind of close to Fisher Price level, if you ask me. But they do have good quality plastics. A lot of their turtle toys are out of this world. And I think with them getting the Hasbro Power Rangers franchise, I think it might be a good opportunity for some of the, more medium shovelware as opposed to Zords. I don't think we're ever going to see Zords. There's no show. They're not adapting anything. There's nothing for them to make. That Cosmic Fury stuff on Netflix is garbage. But what are your thoughts? Leave them down in the comments below. Does this bother you? Does this not bother you? The biggest thing that bothers a lot of people is there will be no more Lightning Collection, and that really kind of stings. Well, it is what it is. We can talk about it in the comments. This is Super Robot Ed, bringing you more news and reviews. Until then, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.